Hiya folks, Sandro here with more cartoon news and shenanigans. And if you'd like more cartoon news and shenanigans, I'd ask you to please subscribe to my channel. In fact, do it right now so you don't forget about it later. And I thank you very much for that. So, some of you guys were wondering how my channel was doing in the Discord. We do have a Discord, hilariously. So I was telling you guys, we're doing pretty good. We're doing about the same here. We got the same amount of views, same amount of watch hours. And I usually average around 25 to 30 subs every month, which is pretty decent for a small little channel. I've got 346 subs. Pretty awesome. We're just 4 subs away from like that 350 milestone. I don't know. I like whenever it's like 300, 350, 400. I like those like milestones. It's pretty fun. For me anyway. It's pretty fun for me. But yeah, guys, it's cool to see the channel evolve. And we're going to keep getting up there day by day. The goal is to get, 350, then 400, then 1,000, then 10,000. Then we'll shoot for the moon and see how far we can take this thing. But yeah, guys, that's how my channel's been doing, just for those who have been wondering, because I used to show this like every single episode back in the day when I first started out, just to show you guys how I was doing. But there you go. There's a nice little refresher on how the channel's been going on. And let's jump into the news. So what's happened here? What's happened? So we're on cinemablend.com. Now this and sorry, let me actually give credit. The article was by Megan Benkei, I think that's how you pronounce that. And this was the news 2 weeks ago, right? So today, at the time of me recording this, it's April 14th, 2021, right? So this was actually 2 weeks ago, just exactly 2 weeks ago. And basically, if you guys haven't been keeping up with the cartoon news, 2 episodes of SpongeBob have been permanently, they're not airing them anymore. Like, they've discontinued the airing of them. You can actually see, I'm not going to read all the articles, but basically, Nickelodeon has surprisingly removed some episodes. So I did a video a while back about how Paramount Plus was launching, and I talked about the pricing and a bunch of other things. But yeah, basically, Nickelodeon over here, Nickelodeon has removed 2 episodes from not only Amazon, but also, I think it's called Amazon Prime Video. Yeah, they didn't specify. They just say here, they've surprisingly removed episodes from both Amazon, but they don't tell you it's Amazon Prime Plus. It's not just like the Amazon, right? It's not, they didn't stop the DVD sales of this. No, it's Amazon Prime Plus and the newly launched Paramount Plus, right? So due to the nature of those episodes, so we're going to talk about it. It's very quick, but the internet was quick to catch on. So good thing the internet was there to figure this out. But basically, CNN. There's a lot of news coming out about CNN. Just go look up the channel Project Veritas. I really, really recommend you guys do that. Project Veritas, you'll see a nice little scoop about how awful CNN's been recently. But anyway, so the 2 episodes from the show's 12th season. An episode from the show's 12th season, which is one of the more recent seasons, I think. Yeah, season 12 is recent, right? Yeah. Kwarantined Krab. Yeah, that episode came out I think it was a couple years ago. So Kwarantined Krab, in which a health inspector comes to the Krusty Krab and finds a case of the clam flu. So that, we're in a pandemic, so maybe a couple of years from now when the pandemic's gone, that episode will just come back. That's my thought process. But we're still in the pandemic, so I guess they didn't want to, rock the boat. But I don't know. It's is this what every time there's a major crisis, are we just going to ban episodes for a couple of years? Can we just not do this? It's just terrible. It's just a terrible thing to do. But the other one, this is the one that's people are pissed off at, because this is a new episode, the clam flu one. The Quarantine Krab. That's a newer one. But basically, the other episode here, the second episode being pulled from streaming services, is the fan favorite. This is the one, guys. You might remember this one. Mid-Life Crustacean. where SpongeBob and Patrick try to make Mr. Krabs feel young again by breaking into a woman's house to steal her underwear. And if you don't remember, it ends up being his own mother's house. He ends up, they do a panty raid. Do you guys know what like a panty raid is? It's an old school type of thing. That episode hasn't been in rotation since 2018 because some story elements were not kid appropriate. And this is what we're going to talk about. So here we go. We have literally mother freaking Nickelodeon has been saying that panty raiding is not kid appropriate, and we're going to talk about Kamp Koral, an episode, a series that just released like not so long ago. We're going to talk about what the hell's been going on there. But this episode, the one I just in case you guys forgot this, the panty raiding one, the Mid-Life Crustacean. That is this episode. Yes, this is the fabled episode where they're like, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?" You see? And then I think there's like a medieval one where he's like, "Is thou'st feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?" That's one of my favorite ones. It's such a great one. At least I think that's the one, right? Are you feeling it now? Feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Let me just see here. I think this is the one. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, it is. It's that episode. So that's so sad. That's not, like the kids of tomorrow aren't gonna get that joke. Are you feeling it? Oh, that makes me so sad. And there's the nice. There's the picture of it. There's the picture. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it now? Oh my God. And there's that picture of them in the medieval times kind of Renaissance fair. So there's that. And so we're going to talk about the hypocrisy of this sentence right here, right? So an episode about panty raiding is not okay, but it's not okay because some story elements were not kid appropriate, according to a Nickelodeon spokesperson. Now let's jump over to Kamp Koral. Now, this was recommended to me by Jolly Dark. This is one of my viewers. He always comments in the videos. He's in my Discord. He wanted me, a while back, I did a live stream. He wanted me to come in and talk about, he said he downloaded Paramount Plus. He binge watched all the episodes of Kamp Koral. And he was telling me about this episode about a nudist colony. And I'm like, what? So let's go to Kamp Koral. So this is more of a show aimed for children, right? Kamp Koral, Spongebob's Underyears. So you can see right here, it's the kiddie version. I've talked about it a whole bunch. It's basically a little kiddie version of SpongeBob, right? You can see there, like all the characters are, like Squidward's a teenager and like Sandy's wearing a little like preschool outfit, and they're all just kids. They're all kids. Not all of them, I guess. Larry. There's a couple characters like Mr. Krabs and Mr. Puff that are like older and such. But yeah, and Pearl's a baby. But yeah. So that's basically what this is a show that came out like recently. Like let's look at when did this release? 2021, and it came out March 4th, guys. That was a month ago. March, April. This was just about a month ago, a month and a couple weeks. Okay, so it streamed on Paramount Plus on March 4th, 2021. And one of the episodes, so let's take a look at the episode titles here. And one of my, like I was saying, Jolly Dark, one of my viewers, was like, you got to check out this one episode because it's about a nudist colony. Right here, episode 4, In Search of Camp Nudist. And so I went out of my way. I don't really like this show. I watched I watched a little bit of it. I definitely watched this episode 100%. But I was trying to watch the first episode, and I'm like, no. I like the cartoon. I'm a big 2D fan. You guys know I love my 2D animation. I'm just a huge fan of 2D animation. I don't like 3D. This show is a 3D animated, it's one of these types. It feels lower budget. It doesn't feel right to me. So we got this episode of In Search of Camp Nudist, and I'm like, This is so weird. They're banning episodes about panty raiding. No, oh heavens, we can't have, Mr. Krabs and the gang looting some underwear from his own mother's house, but we can have Kamp Koral and the Nudist colony. And so I decided to watch this episode, and yes, you do see now obviously they covered some stuff up, but like here we have a Nickelodeon spokesperson saying these story elements were not kid appropriate. But then we jump to the actual episode and we see Sandy, this is a scene from the episode, Sandy imagining what the Nudist colony is like. We have a fish. I think that's actually, his name is Fred, right? Is that Fred? That could be Fred, the guy who's always like, my leg. I think that might be Fred, but I could be wrong. We have him, and we have Sandy like literally drawing like this nude fish. And this is an episode. This is an episode that aired literally just like a couple weeks ago. Like just a couple weeks ago, guys. And they're telling me that the old episode of SpongeBob with the panty raid is too inappropriate. Like, get out of here. I could see the Kwarantined Krabs. That one I could see it. If you want to hold that episode off air for a couple of months, maybe a year, after, once the pandemic subsides, yes, okay, I understand the idea, sort of. I'd rather they just not ban episodes, truth be told. But then we have this, but that's not all, because later in the episode, we have to jump around here. Yeah, Mr. Krabs is in here. Later in the same episode, oh my god, there's Squidward getting absolutely destroyed by the plant life. Hold on, let's see if it loads here. Yeah, so Mr. Krabs, we have this fish who is half nude. He makes there's actually a funny joke here. He's like the half bridge. Mr. Krabs wants to get into the Nudist colony because he thinks SpongeBob and Patrick and Sandy went in there. So he's talking to this guy thinking he's a nudist. You could see he was in the window here and his pants were, they made it seem like he was naked in there. But no, it turns out this guy is a half nudist, where he's a bridge between the nudists and the people who wear clothes. And it's like, what the hell? So we have a full episode about nudist colonies getting naked. And this is an episode that aired this year while Nickelodeon is banning episodes about a panty raid. Come on. And just when you think it can't get any worse, what do you think happens? Hold on, I think it's around here somewhere, right? Yeah, right around here. Yeah, I think it's one more second. I think it's like right there. No, hold on. There you go. You get Mr. Krabs' full-on asshole. You get his crab cheeks, his freaking ass, his full-blown asshole. Look at this. This isn't a kid's show. It's a butt, but like, you're banning an episode about panties. Meanwhile, we have Mr. Krabs' freaking dirty ass red cheeks right here on screen. In 2021, what the hell's going on? I don't know. What kind of hypocrisy? This is disgusting hypocrisy from Nickelodeon. What do you say about this? What do you freaking say about this? We got Mr. Krabs' asshole, but panties are too much for the children. We've got an episode about nudists. And this is too much. So I do want to thank my commenter. I'm assuming he's a fan of my channel, Jolly Dark, for bringing this to my attention. Because God, I don't think I would have ever watched this episode. And it's like, God, I don't think I want to watch this episode. We've got Mr. Krabs' a-hole right here. And yeah, guys, this is just baffling. We're gonna ban an episode about panties. Mr. Krabs' asshole is completely okay. The children get the rectum. The children get the red ass rectum. Okay. And so it's just all hypocrisy. So I think I'm going to end the video here and say, what the hell is Nickelodeon doing? what the hell is Nickelodeon thinking? And, you know, can we change their mind? Can we get them to unban this episode? Because this is a legendary episode. It's like, you know, are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? I mean, his asshole's definitely feeling it now. But yeah, this whole episode was just really weird. You know, this doesn't feel like something that, like, an episode that'd be for children, honestly. You know, considering they're banning episodes because they're apparently not child friendly. But yeah, guys, that's it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on this one. You know, give the video a thumbs up, give the video a share, a like, a whatever, and a subscribe. Yeah, let's get those numbers up in the subscription. The goal, the dream is to get to 1,000. We're gonna get there. We are gonna get there. But yeah, guys, that's it for me. That's it from Mr. Krabs a-hole. And that's it. Bye-bye. See you later, guys.